Oh, she's going to do something horrible. Gale should have spells. Have it back. You're dead. Leah, get out of here. You're my favourite. You have to survive. We have no potions. But what, you know what we can do? Oh, that's gonna hurt everyone. That's not gonna happen. That's a bad idea. Can you? Dimension door? No. Warden doesn't scare me. Karlach's there. Not that one. That one's not. That one's locked. He does have a bit of movement. Don't want you to lose concentration. You might there, but it's fine. Get running, get running, get running. I've got no scrolls. I've got nothing. Right, he's down. You're a problem. Let's throw on a strength hex. Focus on the warden. I could have taken that. That was a waste of a counterspell. I did that. Oh no, I have that. Oh, Slate Storm's no good in this situation. Right, Wulbren's at the back. Yeah, at least he's going the right way this time. Stay down. We've got this, so I could send Gale with them. Couldn't I? Do it. I want the hit. And paralyze. Beautiful. Reinforcements are coming. Yeah, we need to go. You go. We have them. You keep up with the short folk.
This is gonna feel good.
And he's still on hideous laughter. Right, perfect. We're just going to throw him around, then we're going to loot the corpses. Oh, he's too heavy. Stick him. Right, perfect. Group up. Loot. I want my stuff back. This is such a bad idea. No, we need no. We can come and get our stuff later. We're gonna tell them to go, and then I'm gonna say we're staying here because we've done nothing wrong.
Very well.
I guess Wulbren's in charge.
I should have taken charge of that damn boat. We'd be out of here by now.
Oh, shut up. Who are we supposed to speak to? Leah. How's that?
Good to go. All that's left is to ship off. My plan for now is to hide out on the water. Unless you have a better idea.
Last light. Look to the east. The last light in. You'd be welcome there.
Something survived in this hellscape. You should have led with that. See you there.
Don't take me. We got them all out. I don't know why we're trusting Wilburn. But as long as they survive... It's a nice looking boat. Right, I want my stuff back. And if there's any reinforcements, I want to kill them too. Spells. Oh yeah, we forgot about you. I'll look at whatever we're picking up later. I need...
Let's have a look.
Thieves' tools. Is what I need. Oh crap. No, go me, go me, go me. Into the wall with you. Let's take all of this. We should have the key for our stuff.
Please.
By taking all, it gives me everything, doesn't it?
Let's get going.
Oh, you awful, awful, awful system. That's utter shite. Right, fine. We're not worrying about potions and things. Astarion. What did he even have? Definitely had those. That was a Karlach. He had Harold, right? He was doing Banes. Yes, he was. So send them to Astarion. He had that. Was he wearing that? I assume he was. Gloves. No, he can't have been because we have all of our equipment and stuff that we were wearing. Right, okay. So that's all fine. He had that. Karlach had that. Gale had that. That was Astarion. The real punishment of yeah, it's that was a Karlach. This isn't ideal. Because it takes so long to set up your people how you have them. And then you're just stuck with all of this shit to sort out. +1. Nobody was using that. Nobody used a longsword. Nobody used a quarterstaff. We've picked these up from somewhere. They can all go to camp. Dagger +1. Ritual dagger of Shah. Astarion installed that. He can deal with a curse. Karlach. They can go to camp. All this... Gale had that. I know Gale had that. All this stuff is rubbish. Cannot be blinded. I know Gale had the collar. And the healing. Gloves of Dex can go to... camp. Braces of Defense... I guess can go to camp. Nobody was wearing them. All the scrolls. To Gale. All that to Gale. Soul coins to Karlach. I need to split them. We'll do it another time. I need to split all these potions that we... Poisoned apple... Karlach was going to throw them at people, wasn't she? Gale for spells. I don't know. How much crap did we have? That doesn't help Karlach now, so somebody else can have them. That's all correct. +1, that must have been a Gale thing. I don't know. Gale definitely had that. That's not what I wanted. Spell slot restoration, that must be what came off the Warden. Expand to replenish your spell slot. We can bounce that between whatever Gale's wearing now. That's really nice for Gale. I don't know who had what. As long as I keep the cipher on me, I think I'm okay. Why did we have blank canvas? Why did we have a bone? Grease bottles to Astarion. Infernal stuff to Karlak. That crap can go to camp. That's throwing stuff. Gale can have the powder. They even confiscated the shipping crate and didn't know. That's Karlak. I'm still way over. It's potions and stuff, isn't it? Why have I got all these bags as well? Right, alchemy, Gale. Karlak. Astarion. I don't know whose was whose. Camp supplies. Gale doesn't carry his weight, so that'll be his. Karlak. Astarion. That help? Send to camp. We'll open that actually, we'll see what it is. Keys. Why? Keys should just go to the main player. It seems silly for everybody to have a keyring, especially when it's a shared inventory. Right, that's looking slightly better. I'm still way over, but I'm guessing it's just the weight of all the potions that we have. I'll figure that out another time. None of that is important. You're fine weight-wise. Stick that on. Maybe you weren't wearing that then. Yeah, keep that on for now. We're going to sort you out with some cool stuff. You didn't have a cape, obviously. And you had Harold. Better. Do that. Do that. We'll dance later. Right, Astarion, time to work those nimble fingers of yours.
Hardly a challenge.
Oh yeah, you rolled a 30, nice. Main reason Azriel doesn't use a shield. I didn't think he could. Whenever the creature deals melee damage to the wearer, that creature... Okay. Okay, you can equip that. Why not? You'd enjoy that. I didn't think he could, in all honesty. I mean, yes, he's got the dueling feat, so... when I equip him sensibly... he should be getting a... up there as well. He should be getting a bonus for dueling, so not using a shield works that way. I never envisioned him as a shield user, and I never envisioned him in heavy armor, which is why I never bought the dwarven plate. Purely because I was supposed to be level 1 sorcerer, and I've tweaked that around a little bit to get certain things.
Simple.
They never called for reinforcements. Dueling works. I don't know. Wall, nice. It didn't. Or it specifies on dueling that it works with a shield, doesn't it? I think actually. But he wouldn't. He's not. He might be a fighter, but he's not really a.
What to do?
A fighter as such. Although I'm not even getting a bonus for the dueling feat anyway. You can carry a shield in your free hand and still gain the bonus. I always thought sword, rapier, whatever, and then his other hand he's just firing off Eldritch Blasts. Doesn't really work with a shield in my head. But there's some nice shields out there.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
What does that do? Oh, yeah, nice. Nice, nice,
Won't stop me
nice.
yet.
Right, cool. We're heroes. Haven't you heard? We've saved everyone. I don't know if they're any good, but they sound randomly named. They're rubbish, but they look cool until you wear them. Okay, we need to sneak out of here.
On my way.
I put the acid cloak on him already. I equipped it straight away. Pop that. That went so much better the second time. That went how it should do. Critical success.
Never a dull moment.
Map of the Sword Coast. A large red arrow stretches out from the east, then branches into numerous small arrows fanning out across the land to signify the Absolute's planned conquest. I always pick these up, but I don't know why. I don't think they do anything. But I would have loved a scene where you get to Baldur's Gate and it's like, you know, oh, I found these plans. Grim. Games like this, I'll always go role-playing first. That's why I struggled so much with this in multiplayer, because you miss out on all of the story, all the characters. Unless you play as the characters, which I think would have been really interesting, but you wouldn't be playing the characters as the characters. Stay dead. Right, we need to get out of here. I'm not jumping down that hole. We've tried that once already. So... this has gone... I could fast travel. I feel like that defeats... that defeats the idea of sneaking out. I should fast travel. But again, purely on role-playing, I don't like to fast travel unless I'm standing next to the point. Ah, interesting. Yeah, just... this is gonna go badly.
Here.
What if I didn't attack him? What if...
You're
what if
surely. I am
we just had a nice conversation?
5 true souls sent for an audience.
Should have taken the boat. Wanted to get my things. Should have taken the boat. You know what? Oh, this is going to ruin things with Balthazar, isn't it? Not that that's a problem. Oh, it's messed up all this as well. Unless these lot don't tell the guards.
Of course, perhaps our prisoners can be your bearers. Fine view from Gnome back, I expect.
We could fight. We could just fight. How have we got 9 of them? We could have a big old scrap. We'd win, obviously. I always thought there was something out by the docks. But then it gives you the option to go with them. I always thought there was a way around here, but it just all links into the cages, doesn't it? There's absolutely no way out. Right, we're fighting. We're fighting our way out. Look, what's the worst that can happen, right? We'll be fine. We've been in worse situations. It's not like there's a lot of people. It'll all be fine. Stop worrying about it. So I've just been to check on the prisoners and it looks like they've all escaped. Oh, you heard about that, did you? Right.
Covered.
This is going to bring more people in. Yeah. That's fine, because this guy is going over there. Not enough movement. Okay, but surely you have the... Fine. Fine, I won't use the fancy new weapon, I'll just stab him with that.
There's blood in the air.
You probably can't see them, can you?
Keep them guessing.
No.
Into the shadows.
Survival is all that matters.
Hi guys. How about a little hex? Where'd the third one go? Tides, do it.
May the dice roll in my favor. How smart.
Let's not bring those guys in. Oh, he's got bloody Death Ward. I hate Death Ward. Haha. Shield. That's what it's there for. Run at Karlak. No. Oh, we did it at level 4. Can you throw? No way. That's amazing. You're gonna rage. It didn't do any damage though, did it? Do it again. Throw it into him. That's too good. That's ridiculously good.
Miss this.
You could sneak. Sneak. He'll take damage. No, he didn't. He's not in the radius. Right, cool. And you may as well have a little snack. Very nice.
Give in.
I'm just going to start swinging. I'm apparently not very good at swinging. Nope. Not on a nat 20. It's not your smartest idea, my friend. Nope. So at this point, I'm just gonna daggers that. I'm gonna super throw you into there. Just because it's fun. And then that's gonna go that. No, it's not. Right, though, that's gonna go in there.
Count on me.
And then this is gonna go in there.
Time to kill.
It's too good. The throw build is just too good. Yeah, crit. We're going to bed soon. Amazing. Camp, mine, Karlach. Gale.
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Gale has good lines. I've never heard of any of them.
What's hiding here?
This is all the same, isn't it? Karlach. And the other dude? Right. So that takes us back into... Yeah, that's not the way we want to go. This is... I didn't click on anything. What actually just happened? The whole of Moonrise is now against us, isn't it? Let's go outside.
Attention! Marching.
Don't think for a bloody second I'm going in there after you.
Can't give up now. Moving ahead.
He went in after his friend. We need to get to Last Light now. We are in so much trouble. We are in so much trouble. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. This might be a good way out. I can probably fast travel from here, actually. That scene where Gale dies when you still need to give him artifacts is the most ridiculous, irritating thing I think I've ever seen. I don't think I can... like, some of the options that you get as the player to some of the conversations don't necessarily make sense, but the writing in this, the delivery of the lines, it's top notch. I'm just gonna, from this point, we're safe, so I am gonna fast travel because we need a rest. I don't want to be fighting all the time. I need to sell as well. But I am... going to put that on, and we're going to see if that means anything to him. After all the stress of this stream, shall we have a heartwarming reunion scene?
My God! Dennis!
Oh, you're all right.
Oh, is that it?
You're all right. My God, you're all right.
Come here, darling.
I'm not feeling super cocky right now. We're just gonna smile and let them be happy.
I was so scared I'd lost you.
Me too. But we're here now. Safe.
It's wonderful to see you two back together.
Credit where it's due. Bex, this is the one who helped me and the others escape.
The one covered in blood.
This isn't the first time you've helped us. Saved our lives, really. Why?
You did ask me for the experience. I mean, isn't that why we play this game? No, genuinely, the line all the way through this story has been, they're my people, I'm going to help them. So you were in trouble. I wanted to help. Simple as that.
You make it sound so easy. But I know the lengths you've gone to on our behalf. We'll never forget it. Never, ever. Here. Take these for the road. It's the least I can do. So...
Bex's homemade
shall we
cookies.
go for-
Anywhere, my love. I go where you go.
She's obviously had time to bake a fresh batch of cookies. Bex's face is the face of your main character. Nice. I've heard quite a few people who have spent hours making their character and spending like as much time as I tend to making them look as unique as possible, and then they just meet someone that looks exactly like them on the road.
You should have run away.
Should we have let them kill everyone?
That is not what I said.
Right, where's... Why aren't you going and talking to... What's his face?
Ah, there you are. Everyone seems to be quite a flutter. Do you know why?
Haven't you heard? I've freed the people being held in Moonrise.
You did? But that means... Wolverine! Wolverine!
Is that it? There we go.
Where is he?
There we go. He's right there.
I know you're
He didn't even come looking for him,
patient.
despite us telling him he was there.
Never mind.
I need your senses sharp. Good entrance.
Mighty with me, Leah.
Here is good. Safe.
Wolverine!
I heard you might be about. How the devil did you get stuck here, Barkus?
I'm not stuck. I came to find you, of course.
Why would you do a foolish thing like that? Really, Barkus?
Unfortunately for me, you're my friend. Rescuing you from mortal peril is my right.
But you didn't rescue me, did you? I rescued myself with the aid of this...
No, I didn't.
helper.
Ah, it's you. I should have guessed. Thank you very much for your help finding Wolverine.
You don't belong here, Barkus. As soon as the way is clear, pack up and head to Baldur's Gate.
But Wulbrin. The rune powder. We need to discuss what you're going to...
I said go home!
Prick.
Say that again.
Let's not be uncivilized. Wulbrin, perhaps we can talk
Couldn't
more
help
later,
myself.
when you've had a moment to settle in.
Sure. Now, I've business to attend to. Good day to you both.
Well, there we have it. Wulbrin is safe and sound. Thanks to you. I owe you a great deal. The brilliant retort, for starters. Here you are. As promised. I give you the brilliant retort. Now, I believe our business is well and truly concluded.
So, if that was the first time I'd met Wulbrin, I know which way I'd go, but I know what Wulbrin's up to, and that puts a whole other light on this. Wulbrin seems like a real asshole.
Don't judge him too harshly. He's been through a lot. When he's had some rest, he'll be back to his usual self.
Your relationship seems rather one-sided.
Nonsense. When you've known each other as long as we have, there aren't sides. Wulbrin
It's a
can
great
be
way of
little
looking
sharp,
at it.
but so can I. You should know that better than anyone.
What will you do now, Barkus?
Well, perhaps Wulbrin is right. Perhaps I ought to return to Baldur's Gate.
That'll have to wait. It's lethal out there.
Oh, that's all right. I'm a patient fellow. I'm sure you'll clear a path for everyone soon enough.
That's the plan. Can we craft it? Right, prick.
You're good to have humoured Barkus for so long. The poor fellow is like creeping moss, if you know what I mean.
He's got more courage than you give him credit for.
I'm sure, but that's his business. Now, is there something you want? I'm a busy man.
You're not going to thank me for saving your life?
Surely Barkus will take care of that.
What part do you play in the Iron Hand Gnomes?
I am more than a part. I am its oil and gears. I am its purpose, its leader. We are inventors of the highest order, matched, perhaps, but never surpassed by the Gondians at the High House of Wonders. But our forebears were foolish, complicit with Saravok's madness over a century past. And so, we were banished. We still are to this day.
Saravok? Vilespawn?
The very one. It's the only mistake the Iron Hand Gnomes ever made. And it cost us everything. I have fought tooth and nail to restore our reputation. Particularly against the Gondian detractors who live in glass houses. Our return to Baldur's Gate will usher in a new era for the Iron Hand Gnomes. The realm deserves the benefit of our genius.
I don't really care about Barkus that much, to be fair. Now, what will you do when you get out of here?
I have plans in Baldur's Gate. The work of many years' labor that will finally bear fruit. You should look for me once we're in the city. The name Wulbrin Bongal will be mentioned among many, I've little doubt.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a problem You want to elaborate on these plans?
That's Iron Hand gnome business.
You recall stories of the Iron Hand gnomes, a talented group of inventors who were
'cause he just
banished
told me.
from Baldur's Gate.
I'll leave you to your own devices.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we're gonna
Oh, don't get all high and mighty.
we're gonna have problems, you and I.
You're here! You're all right! How?
We're two Tiefling queens, remember? I couldn't leave my favorite bard without her partner in crime. I did have some help from an old friend, though.
I do like these two.
How did you do it?
Tactics, planning, and when needed, brute force.
Then I'm glad you're on our side.
You should have seen him. He was brave, but also terrifying. In a good way.
I never thought I'd see, well, anyone again. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you. One last favor. Take this off my hands. It suits you better.
Is this the bard armor?
Why are you smiling at me?
Cantrip deal damage equal to your charisma mod.
Uh-huh.
Would that be on top of the damage they already get from the charisma mod? Beginning of turn, the robe activates. Hit points AC +1. It's good. It's very good. But being able to take medium armor, you know, dominate person could be a good one for Gale.
We weren't exactly on holiday,
Thanks.
Roland.
Right. I'm going to speak to Leah and not Roland. Roland can do one.
Can I get you anything?
Did you enjoy relaxing here while I battled that wretched darkness? What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, we got captured by murderous lunatics!
I thought you were dead, you ass! Both of you!
We're all safe, Roland. That's what matters.
Roland was in a bad state without you two.
I was just overwhelmed. Doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. We should have been here.
No, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have shouted. I'm sorry.
Thank you for saving me. And the two idiots.
We do rib him a lot, but you know what? I'm gonna lay off Roland on this one. Don't mention it.
Humble too? Imagine that.
He has no cause to be humble. He's brought us back together. A task I failed miserably at. You went out of your way to help us. It's only right you get something in return. Here. I hope it helps.
I mean,
More activity among the cultists, man.
I'm not that worried about the gold.
Seems that way.
I would have liked the option to say, no, you keep it. How are we looking here? Find the Duke, kill the enemy. Well, that's the gauntlet. Wake up, find Zevlor, punish the wicked. That's find the ledger, that's further in the town. Show the loot. Oh, you want me to show the loot, not play the loot? Because I can play the loot on this character.
There must be something more we can do, Brad. Do you trust your hero? With my life? Give it time. We'll see victory yet.
Is that a shadow heart next to him?
Daniel and me are... climbing up a tree. He keeps saying Daniel's name. He must know more. We need to rouse him.
I found this loot. It seems to have belonged to the Flaming Fist.
Good. Its music might help restore him. Show it to him.
I can play it. Pull out the loot you found and play a little. Does this work? Playing it in heavy gauntlets. Wow, that's some skill.
Daniel! He's still trapped.
Holy shit. I don't remember that happening. Because we couldn't play a loot, I guess.
You've been trapped in the Shadowfell for a century. Take a moment to clear your mind.
A century? You're Halsin. Thaniel said to find you. You must help him, please.
I will, but I need to know where Thaniel is. If I venture into the Shadowfell blind, I will never find him.
I'm not sure I can put it into words. The landscape there shifts and changes.
Halsin's got this.
Lavender. Whenever I saw Thaniel, I always smelled lavender.
I can work with that. Rest now. Meet me by the lakeshore. I have what we need to proceed, but I'll need your help. Be ready. This may prove perilous.
It may, yep. Not a fan of this one. It isn't Shadowheart, it's just a fist. Right, okay. That's another quest done. We've got some good quest stuff sorted out. I need a long rest.
We're with you to the end, sir.
Hey, my loot playing is apparently exceptional. It wakes the dead up.
Darling?
Darling? So you had a friend in Avernus, you never said.
You saw the extent of Flo's friendship. She'll lend you a hand, long as she can crush your spirit while she's at it. I knew never to let my guard down around her. She always made me laugh, even when I least wanted to. If she'd been completely different from who she was, we might have been real friends.
She gave you a note. What did it say?
Nothing worth reading. Cambion manipulation at its most obvious.
Pity. Sounds like she meant something to you, in whatever small way.
I guess she did. Much as it makes me want to puke to admit it. Devils, you know. Fucking devils. They really screw with you, don't they? What's on your mind?
I'm not going to do the dialogue-y stuff because it doesn't work for me. All
Go on.
the talking. I would rather just an action of
Always.
just kiss. Right? Apparently they're changing a lot of this stuff. There's a patch coming tomorrow from what they said, or early next week, that is going to change the romance, not necessarily the romance stuff, but the camp interactions. Because it feels very forced. But that's a nice moment after we all nearly got killed in a prison and a giant pit of blood and gore and hook horrors and... You know, Shadowheart never looked at Todd like that.
Swoon.
Right, well, I'm done. I'm off. I need bed. Is there anyone else? Oh, we need to take Shadowheart with us. I get... Oh, we've got the Halsin thing. I kind of want Gale for that. The Halsin thing, we're not under a time limit, are we? Meet Halsin by the lakeside. End the day. Right, now everybody wants to talk. I've never played a violin. It's probably for the best. Right, Starion, what do you want?
The way she leered at me. The blood merchant. I can't get it out of my head. I did what I always did. I let her use me. Why does it feel different to all the other times then?
Oh, because you got to keep the reward rather than give it to your master.
I'll drink that potion and never think about it again afterwards. But what I had to do to get it is going to stay.
Potion's already gone,
There's
mate.
nothing more desirable in the world than a vampire, is there? Having been through all I have, you damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again.
He did choose to do it. I gave him the choice. It didn't make him do it. But I do feel bad about pushing him in that direction.
All the promiscuous jibes paint a picture of someone who had relished the deed. You couldn't really have known. I had nothing at all for so long. Not even my body. That was owned by Cazador. To be sent out to tempt fools into his palace. I have bedded thousands of people. Half of them I barely remember. Most of them didn't even grant me temporary bliss. I thought it would be nothing at all to sell myself to that drow's fantasies. But the price was higher than I imagined. I don't want to do it again.
But I won't make you.
It isn't worth the scars anymore.
Cheery. That's exactly how I like to end these streams, on positive high notes. Thanks, Astarion. I really like his backstory. I like delving into it, and I am very worried about where it's going to go. But it's nice having him in the party and getting that, just using the different characters, having Karlach in permanently, and Gale most of the time, characters that we never really used. It adds, not only does it add something to the story in the game and their interactions, but it also gives you a reason to actually connect and like them